Hello everybody, this is part 2 of a video that I uploaded a little while ago, which is just me drawing a panel from Venner's Planet Special Edition Volume 3. I won't go into too much detail now because it's only a very short video because it's been sped up about 6 times and it wasn't very long to start with, so luckily there was only 5 minutes of this, so we'll go straight into it. Begin with where I left off last time, which is where I'm installing this little craft here behind Sewell and Clayton. This is called a fly. It's called the fly. It's because it's a bit like a fly, and it just buzzes around. There's a picture of it from Volume 2, which is where it first appears. Back to the main part of the picture that I'm drawing. We have, this is Dortha, and Dortha's been holding a gun on Jylda, whom she hates bitterly. They hate each other. Jylda hates a lot of people. She really, really hates Dortha. Because Dortha's using a gun that had been deactivated and has been reactivated, but not, but only on a temporary basis. So what happens is that she's used it a couple of times and now it's decided to overheat. So she instantly has to drop the thing because apart from the fact that it's much too hot to handle, it could just blow up any second. So she finds herself having gone from having Jylda at her mercy to now being at Jylda's mercy, because although they're on an even keel now because she did force Jylda to drop her gun, Jylda's a very spiteful, nasty woman, and you really do not want to be tangling with her in any way. So we don't really see much. We don't think that Dortha's really going to stand much of a chance in a physical set to with her. So, having drawn all the rough outlines here, I can now go over them all with the black. Now what I'll do later on, and you'll see me do it later on, is use a highlighting tool which will obliterate all lines that are not black lines. It's a very handy device. It's like using a rubber. So you're left with all the best lines there. This is Jylda's. Sorry, this is actually one of Jylda's outfits, which she lent to Dortha, who had lost her clothes at the end of, or by the end of Volume 2. You might want to check that out, it's pretty good. But I did order the design of her outfit from the original version of this one, so there are quite a few changes made there. Arg, damn it, yes, that's about as sweary as this book gets. And there we're going in with the highlighter tool now, so that gets rid of all those lines you don't want and just leaves the black ones. There'll be some ribbing to put in on Jylda's, on the V-shaped motif, or the V-shaped feature on her outfit there. I seem to be shading some of this as though it would be printed in black and white, but I'll be going over this with colour. And towards the end of this sequence, you'll be seeing the page with some of the colour put in. If I'd thought about it, I'd have recorded me putting the colour in, but when I came around to doing the recording, I realised I'd already coloured the damn thing, so that was the end of that. Not really organised. So I like to think that some of these things could work in black and white. I do like black and white, actually. I mean, when I was looking at the old book, which you can still get, this one's called Peril in Prime City. This one doesn't have a title beyond Volume 3. I did like the black and white. I always have done. I guess I always will do. But I think that people like to see colour, and it was enjoyable doing it in colour. I mean, it's a different look to the whole thing, obviously. I do use all kinds of cheaty methods to to do cross-hatching. You know, there's special tools that I make in Photoshop. So instead of just cross-hatch, I can just go drip and it's done, you know. But there is still quite a lot of fiddly work that goes in, so it's not entirely cheating. And I think we're getting near the end of this, so just changing her facial expression there. So in a second we're going to see the page not completed and without captions, I believe, but a rough idea of where we're going with that. And here it comes. There it is. Yeah, it's got the speech bubbles but no captions. You can't get this yet, but you can get these two, volumes 1 and volume 2, volumes 1 and 2. And thank you for watching and listening.